So, have you been caught up in all that talk about AI lately? The headlines about robots taking jobs, ChatGPT writing code, all these new tools popping up everywhere.
Oh, definitely. It's hard to miss.
Yeah, and it's totally natural to feel a bit uncertain, to ask yourself, is my job safe? Is AI coming for me?
It's a really common feeling right now. And look, the job market is changing fast. There's no doubt about that. But maybe not exactly like the panic suggests.
Exactly, and that's what we're diving into today. We want to get past the hype and figure out how AI is really reshaping work.
Right. We're looking closely at a big report from Microsoft and LinkedIn. It actually offers some, well, surprising insights. Maybe a bit more optimistic than you'd think.
So our mission for you today is to cut through that noise, pull out the key takeaways from this report, and give you a clearer picture. Help you feel informed, maybe a little less, worried.
Sounds good. And I think the best place to start is understanding what these AI tools like ChatGPT or Copilot are actually good at. And just as importantly, what they're not so good at yet.
Okay, so what does the report say? Where do they shine?
Well, they're exceptional at repetitive, pattern-based stuff. Tasks where there's a clear structure, lots of data to learn from, that's their sweet spot.
Okay, like drafting a basic email,
Mhm.
or maybe summarizing a long document.
Precisely. Or answering really common customer service questions, analyzing big data sets for trends, things like that. AI can process that information incredibly quickly.
Which, yeah, means some jobs or parts of jobs are definitely feeling the pressure.
Yeah.
You mentioned customer support, maybe some kinds of data entry, or very basic writing tasks.
Exactly. Roles that heavily rely on those predictable, rule-based tasks are, kind of on shaky ground, or at least needing to adapt significantly.
Okay, but you mentioned a twist in the report.
Yeah, here's the interesting part. The Microsoft and LinkedIn data shows there's a whole bunch of jobs that AI just isn't ready to take over. Not yet,
Yeah,
anyway.
the AI resilient roles, as they call them.
That's the term they use. These are jobs that need that unique human element, real creativity, complex people skills, physical interaction with the unpredictable real world.
This is fascinating. Okay, so let's break these down. What categories are we talking about? The report mentions skilled trades first.
Right, and it makes a lot of sense. Think about it. AI isn't going to climb under your sink and fix a leaky pipe, is it?
Definitely not. Not anytime soon.
Or troubleshoot some weird electrical issue in a building. These jobs need someone physically there. They need dexterity, problem solving on the fly, in messy, real-world situations.
And years of experience, judgment,
Mm.
things you can't just program easily.
Exactly. Plumbers, electricians, mechanics, HVAC techs. Their work involves so much unpredictability and hands-on skill that's hard to automate.
Okay, that makes perfect sense. Physical world, unpredictable problems. What's next on the resilient list? Healthcare workers.
Yeah, this is a huge one. The human touch is just critical in healthcare.
AI can help, though, right? Like reading scans or suggesting diagnoses.
Oh, absolutely. It's becoming a powerful assistant, helping doctors analyze images faster, sift through research. Great potential there. But it can't replace the core human stuff.
Like bedside manner.
Bedside manner, empathy, holding someone's hand, noticing those subtle emotional cues that tell you a patient needs comfort or reassurance. That deep human connection. AI just isn't there.
So doctors, nurses, therapists, caregivers, that human element is irreplaceable.
Fundamentally, yes, compassion isn't an algorithm.
Okay, powerful point. Then we have creative professionals. I'm really interested in this one. AI can generate text and images.
It can. It can write a poem or make a logo, sure. But the report points out its limits in true creativity, the kind that comes from lived experience, cultural understanding, nuance.
So it lacks taste
Sure.
or understanding of context.
Kind of. It struggles with a genuine humor, timing, the emotional depth that makes art or writing really connect. It doesn't have personal experiences to draw on.
Right, so creativity that's rooted in telling a human story or understanding a complex cultural moment that still has a strong edge.
Definitely. Writers, designers, musicians, filmmakers, people doing high-level branding, they're bringing something AI currently can't replicate. That spark of human intuition.
Good to hear. All right, moving on. The report also highlights people managers and team leaders.
Yeah, and this is all about the complexities of human interaction again. Being a good boss isn't just about assigning work.
No, it's about understanding your team,
Right.
Motivating people, resolving conflict.
Exactly. Coaching, giving meaningful feedback, building trust, these are incredibly nuanced, people-centric skills. You need emotional intelligence for that.
Stuff AI is nowhere near doing.
Right. The data clearly shows roles requiring leadership and strong interpersonal skills are much less likely to be automated. Managing people is fundamentally human.
Makes total sense. Okay, one more resilient category. Education and training.
Similar reasons here. Think about great teachers or mentors you've had.
Yeah, they connect with you, they adapt.
Precisely. AI can be a useful tool for learning, providing resources, practice exercises, maybe personalized learning paths, but it can't replicate that connection.
That ability to see when a student is struggling or needs encouragement to inspire them.
Exactly. A good teacher adjusts in real time, builds rapport, sparks curiosity. That human element is crucial for deep learning and development. Coaches, mentors, teachers, they bring something vital.
So skilled trades, healthcare, creatives, leaders, educators. Quite a diverse list of resilient roles. Now let's flip the coin. What about the jobs feeling more heat?
Right. The report does identify roles where AI is making bigger inroads. We're talking about things like maybe basic content creation, some paralegal research tasks.
Entry-level coding, perhaps, certain types of data analysis, administrative support.
Yes, those kinds of areas, where a larger chunk of the job involves processing information, following specific rules, or generating fairly standard outputs.
And this seems really important. The report doesn't say these jobs are just vanishing, right?
Yeah.
No, that's the critical nuance. It's not about wholesale disappearance overnight. It's about evolution.
Evolution, meaning
Meaning the people in those roles will likely still have jobs, but what they do day to day will change. They'll probably be working with AI tools.
okay, so using AI as a partner almost.
Exactly. Instead of doing everything manually, they'll use AI to handle some tasks, freeing them up for other things. Maybe an entry-level writer becomes more of an AI editor or prompt specialist, guiding the AI and refining its output.
Or a data analyst spends less time cleaning data, because AI can help with that, and more time interpreting the complex insights AI uncovers.
Precisely. Translating those insights into strategy, it's about shifting focus to higher value tasks that require human judgment.
Which really brings us to what seems like the biggest takeaway from this whole Microsoft and LinkedIn report.
Go on.
It's that AI isn't replacing people, it's replacing tasks.
That's it. That's the core message. Think about your own job. Maybe, say, 30% of it involves routine tasks that an AI could potentially handle. That 30% might shift.
Yeah.
It might get automated or augmented by AI. But the other 70%, the part that needs your judgment, your creativity, your ability to build relationships, solve tricky problems.
That's still me. That's the human part.
That's still you. That's your unique value, your superpower, if you like. And now you might even have more time for that part because AI is handling some of the drudgery.
So for you listening, the strategy isn't to fear AI, but to figure out how to use it.
That's what the report strongly suggests. Embrace it as a tool. Learn the basics. See how it can help you work faster or smarter or focus on the most important human aspects of your role. It's about augmentation, not elimination.
You know, it helps to put this in historical perspective, too. This isn't the first huge technological shift we've faced.
Not at all. Remember the early days of the internet?
Oh, yeah. Panic. Bookstores are dead. Travel agents are finished. Newspapers are doomed.
Right. And look, things did change dramatically for those industries. There was real disruption. But the internet also created countless new jobs, new industries, new opportunities nobody saw coming.
E-commerce, digital marketing, app development. Whole new worlds opened up.
Exactly. And it's likely a similar pattern with AI. Yes, it's shaking things up. It requires us to adapt, learn new skills. But it's also opening new doors, creating possibilities we haven't even imagined yet.
So some practical advice then. If you're in a role that feels very task-heavy, very automatable,
Now's probably a good time to think about upskilling. Learn about the AI tools relevant to your field, see how you can integrate them, or maybe look at shifting towards more human-centric tasks or roles within your industry.
and if you're already in one of those AI-resilient jobs we talked about, healthcare, skilled trades, creative fields, leadership, education.
Well, you can probably feel pretty good about that. Your core skills remain highly valuable in this changing landscape. It's reassuring.
Okay, so let's wrap this up. Our deep dive today, based on that Microsoft and LinkedIn report, really suggests that while AI is a massive, transformative technology,
It's fundamentally a tool that automates specific tasks, not a wholesale replacement for human beings at work.
right? those jobs needing that deep human creativity, that physical presence, that empathy, that complex leadership, they remain incredibly valuable. Resilient, for now at least.
Which leaves us with the final thought, maybe something for you to chew on.
Yeah.
As AI increasingly takes over the routine, the predictable, the pattern-based work, what does that free us up to do? What new frontiers of human creativity, connection, and complex problem-solving are we going to unlock next in our work and our lives?